Hello. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great this morning. I'm so happy that you guys can make it on your way in. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Gossip Girl XOXO. Good morning. I see you, Vivi, Manchester. I'm glad you guys are enjoying us. Come on in. I missed you guys. I haven't been live in a minute, so I'm going to try some things new this morning, if you guys don't mind. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tina. How you doing? Good morning. I love the sunshine. I love the good vibes. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Hot Coco. Okay. How you guys doing? All right. So, before I start, I don't know if you guys heard, it's been a lot of rumors and a lot of bad things that's been going on, and I do apologize to Biz Markie, his family, his friends, and I do apologize to you guys. Late last night, it was this bad rumor that was going around that Biz Markie has died at age 57 from type 2 diabetes, and that's not true. So I want to give you guys an update of what's going on with Biz Markie. This is him on the screen, and please keep him up in your prayers. As you guys can see here, rapper Biz Markie, 57, in hospice with brain damage after reports claiming Just a Friend maker has passed. However, he is fighting for his life right now in hospice. He has brain damage. Okay. All right, so please keep his family, his friends, and him in your prayers. And I do apologize one more time. I apologize for sharing that information last night. As you guys can see here, many reports that's on there. Roland, he spoke out about it last night as well, and he wanted to get things clear. As you guys can see here, it says, folks, Biz Markie has not died. I've been in contact with sources who are texting and talking to his wife. My source talked to Biz today. Per his wife, Biz has not passed away. Please stop responding to non-credible sources. This hurts the family, friends, and fans. And once again, you sound cool, girl. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I just wanted to try something without yelling today. I don't know if I can do it, so we just have to see, because I'm so used to yelling. All right, so comment, let us know what you guys think about that news. And I just want to share some more pictures. And you just never know. I know when I posted this last night, a lot of people was devastated. They were very sad. So I apologize for storing those emotions up. Oh, thank you, Girl Code. I appreciate it. So I'm looking in the comment section. Hey, Brandon. How you doing? As you guys can see, please like this video. I am still begging for likes. That is not going to change, okay? All right, so this is Young Miami. You guys know her from the City Girls. And I want to know what you guys think about this color here. As you guys can see, she's always rocking new looks, okay? And I think she's gorgeous. Hey, good morning. Hey, Cookie. All right, I see you guys up in here. Hey, Paris. Lenice, hey. I apologize if I mess up your name, okay? All right, so let's go here. So we have some news with Megan Thee Stallion. It looks like, let me put it down here. She is launching a new video series, investing for hotties, giving away $1 million in stock, all right? You know, it's very important for us to share good news on Megan, because every time we talk about Megan, it's always some mess and some drama. So finally we get some good news, right? All right, so let's put this up here. All right, so this is some, you want to take your time with this one, okay? So this rapper, his name is Kevin Gates, and he is opening up. He said this is the first time he ever spoke about this in public. And he's talking about the time where somebody took his innocence, you know? And check this out.
Man, what brought you into the rap game?
It was an escape for me. And I'm gonna say something, I never said this in no interview, no podcast or anything like that. I grew up real violent and real aggressive, not because I wanted to be, but I was molested when I was a child. So I had this fear of being vulnerable, so I took every kind of martial arts you could take, and I even boxed, I did everything, and I wanted to be the toughest person on earth. But writing and making music was always an escape for me. Like I never had the nuts to come out and say that. This is my first time saying this today.
Kid, man, what brought you into the rap game?
It was an escape for me. And I'm gonna say something, I never said this in no interview, no podcast or anything like that. I grew up real violent and real aggressive, not because I wanted to be, but I was molested when I was a child. So I had this fear of being vulnerable, so I took every kind of martial arts you could take, and I even boxed, I did everything, and I wanted to be the toughest person on earth. But writing and making music was always an escape for me. Like I never had the nuts to come out and say that. This is my first time saying this today.
Kid, man, what?
All right, so I want to know what you guys think about this. Comment, let us know. I think it's very inspiring that a rapper of his caliber can be vulnerable and speak out about this. I'm sure it happens to a lot of people out here, but a lot of people in the black community, they like to shame black men for being vulnerable in public. They say, you know what? It's not a good look for the black man. It doesn't make him look masculine, you know? So kudos for him to being brave and being honest and just telling his truth. And I was looking in the comment section. It's a lot of people that was there for him. You know, they wasn't judging him. They didn't say, well, you know what? You should have kept this to yourself, you know? Like we hear so much often. So I'm looking in the comment section. I appreciate his honesty. This is sad truth. Most of us has been through that also. Yeah, you're right about it. And you know what else I was thinking about as well? I'm going to play here a little bit. So I won't see his face, but I see Kevin's face, if you know what I mean. Okay. All right. So right here, there we go. That's Kevin Gates. He's a rapper. You know how people always say, why did it take so long for him to say something? Why did it take so long for somebody to speak out? And I just think it's wrong. It's no amount of time. It's whenever that person is comfortable of speaking out, even if when they turn 99. If they did not feel comfortable, if they did not have the space or the confidence to speak out at that time, then that's just what it is. Doesn't mean that when they finally get to speak out that they're lying. Because I'm sure you guys hear before people say, well, it just took them so long. Why did it take them so long to speak out? It's like, who are you to question that, you know? But looking in the comment section. Okay. Hey, Mary Blue, how's it going? All right. Makes me smile. Love to hear and watching you. Thank you, Streets TV. Okay. All right. So we can see some comment sections over here. Let's go over here. All right. It says he just spoke on something he probably wanted to take to his grave, and y'all worried about some feathers. Okay. So look like some people have some negative things to say about his feathers. I wasn't paying attention to his feathers, you know? So what do you guys think about that? That this black man, let me put it up here so I won't see the M word, but this black man is really opening up, speaking from his heart, being vulnerable. And people are concerned about feathers. People are concerned about his appearance, you know? And it's supposed to be his own people, you know? All right. Wow. That's really sad. I'm proud of him for speaking out. All right. Black men talking about their personal trauma and how they recover. Okay. All right. So as you guys can see, this post on the Shade Room, it got over 3 million views. So a lot of people were here for it, you know? I'm looking in the comment section. All right. I bet he feels the burden lifted off to him. Okay. I can't take him serious looking like that. All right. So we got some people over here. They just don't like the look. That's how he expressed himself, you know? Yeah, people in these comments are doing the same. You know what? I'm looking at a lip service. Yeah, I know we got some very harsh people over here. All right. Listen, I'd be scared to be talking, okay? Everyone deals with owning trauma experience differently. There's no question when it comes to a person healing process and story. All right. Mary Blue says, be respectful in the chat, please. Okay. We support them because things did happen to a lot of us as black kids and adults. Yeah. And a lot of us is raised to be like, you better not tell anybody, you know, it already happened. What you gonna speak on it now for, you know? So kudos for him. I'm sure he helped a lot of his fellow rappers and people out there that look up to him or know his music, you know? You really never know what a person is going through, like ever. Wow. So a lot of people were shocked as well. He's a real representation of a man. All his losses turned to wins in the long run. All right. So are you guys familiar with Kevin Gates? You know, I don't know much about music, like as far as rap. And I tell you guys this all the time. And it's not to be shady, just to let you guys know when I'm talking about these rappers, I don't know much about them. So when I give my opinion, it's not from a negative place or a bad place. You know, I'm just speaking on what's in front of me. So yeah, the healing process is different to everybody. That's right. We support them because things did happen to a lot of us. Okay, I read that. All right, so let's continue on and see what else we got up here. All right, so this is Portia and Simon. As you guys know, they are fiancé and they're planning to get married. So Simon, he has a lot to say, as you guys can see here. And I don't feel like reading all that, but I will let you guys know what he was talking about. Pretty much he says, listen, you only get one shot at love, okay? And if you see that love, bank on it, because you never know when you're going to get another chance. But you know what? I'm going to try reading it, okay? It says the moon and the sun must have been in alignment when we met and decided fairly quickly. I might add that we wanted to be together. Okay. So he's talking about him and Portia. I call that moving with intention and purpose. Can I change the beat? All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. I call that moving with intention and purpose. One follower commented recently on one of my posts and crystallized this point by saying, I quote, "I love is really a beautiful thing. Love is really a beautiful thing. I'd rather have it and be hated for it than be lonely and miserable with people who can't find it." All right, so that's how he feels. I found love, you, and I claimed it instantly. My love for you, Portia, has never diminished one bit. In fact, it has grown a lot. I make a public declaration my feelings because I want many others like us to follow their hearts and be purposeful and intentional every day, because God made me promise that anytime. I can't stand reading his shit, honestly. I'm about to start yelling, okay? Love and happiness will show up and make a grand entrance into our lives and declare its arrival. I want us to live our lives like every day is our last. I challenge anyone with a heart beat to lead with love for a change. You might find someone you are equally yoked with if you travel this road. God bless. All right, so that's what he's doing, and it just seemed like every other day he's trying to prove this relationship. They're trying to prove this love, and I just think they're overdoing it. But what do you guys think about this? Are you guys looking forward to seeing their talk show? You guys know it's coming up. People need to keep the same stuff to themselves. It's your opinion and can't do nothing wrong with that. All right, well, there you go. That is Portia and Simon. I'm going to look in the comment section and see what people got to say over there. African men, we get whipped really fast. One kitty cat. We ready to buy your house, G-Wagon, and etc. All right, and that's what he says. This relationship is mad force. She really got herself a sugar daddy, okay? I'm tired of seeing them. We don't care anymore. I feel exactly how she feels. I feel like it's just too forced. They just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. But you know what? Blogs and gossip sites, we keep on reposting it, right? Honestly, the tea is kind of slow, so I just added that up in there. All right, he's trying to prove to IG that love is so real. All right, so a lot of people is not really buying it. They feel like it's just forced to keep on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And to me, I feel like it's phony. But comment, let us know what you guys think about this. Do you think that Simon and Portia love? Do you think it's genuine? Press 1. If you think it's phony baloney, press 2. I want to know what you guys think about this. I think it's phony baloney. Okay, so we just continue to move on. All right, so this is Jim Jones. I had to look at his name. I forgot. And people were body shaming him, as you guys can see. They said that he's big at the top, but he's very small at the bottom. And he's just working out, showing you guys to be motivated and fit at the gym. Okay. I done lost my fitness. Okay. Last night, I went to the grocery store and I made a mistake and I just bought so many snacks. I bought like 5 boxes of spin wheels from Debbie's, a lot of chips, a lot of soda, and I'm supposed to start my diet, you know? I'm so disappointed in myself, and I'm up here eating a bag of chips, saying I'm so disappointed in myself, and I just can't help myself. I gotta get it together, okay? I have to have some type of discipline about myself. But anyway, it just makes me think when I see people working out. All right, so people are saying this is so rude. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Boy built like Larry the Lobster. No, seriously, when is the leg day? All right, all I can hear, Carisha, your upper body. All right. It's giving Little Pete. It's giving Joe from Family Guy. All right. He's married that lady yet. All right. So, no, I don't think he's ever going to marry her. I don't believe he believes in marriage, you know. All right. So let's continue on and see what else is going on in the world. All right. So this was very interesting. I'm looking in the comment section. People are saying, Larry the Lobster. Okay. Enjoy your chips. He needs a BBL. Okay. All right. So, all right. So is he? I'm reading in the comment section. It says lip service. Is he supposed to have a big of Saucy Santana booty or something? Like most men have butts like him. Okay. You know. So let's go here, and you guys know what's going on, right? So yesterday, we got some news that Bill Cosby has been released. Actually, he is a free man right now, right? And a lot of people are happy that he's a free man, but a lot of people was not. I know that you are very happy that Bill Cosby is a free man. And the reason why I know, because I posted him on our channel. As you guys can see here, Bill Cosby is released from prison after court overturns, freaky assault conviction, right? And you guys came in and you guys were happy, As you guys can see some comments here. It's funny how he was about to make movies that could have led him to him being a billionaire, but I guess we wouldn't be the puppet. I never understood how they charged him anyway with that previous deal, and that's exactly why he's getting out. I knew I should have been a lawyer, all right? I like how this came about. They moved in silence, then boom, he's free. Sometimes you can't tell everybody everything. They ruined it for you. Sorry to the people that don't like it, but it is what it is. All right. All right. So as you guys can see, I don't like reading a lot. So a lot of people have a lot of things to say, but it seems like most of the comment section, they were definitely here for it. They was excited. They was motivated. It really made their day. All right. However, like I said, everybody was not here for it. So here we're at. And what did you guys think? I guess you guys are here now, so let us know what you guys think about this. And just because he's a free guy doesn't mean, the court didn't say he was innocent. I don't know if you guys know. And maybe I'm not the best one to explain what happened. Okay. But I'm going to try my best, all right? So work with me, okay? And especially because I'm not yelling right now. And I usually communicate when I'm yelling. But, you know what? I'm going to read it right here, okay? All right. Bill Cosby freaky assault conviction will be overturned, and the 83-year-old comedian will be released from prison after the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court issued an opinion to vacate his conviction Wednesday. All right. All right. So I'm looking here. All right. So I don't think it's here, actually. But one of the people in the situation, they did something wrong. And it was, listen, I can't explain it. All I know is the people, they messed up the case. And they just had to throw it out. And that's just what it is. They messed it up. They have to throw it out. And listen, I can't explain it the best. So I'm just going to be quiet, okay? But comment, let us know what you guys think about this. But anywho, let's go back here. Janet, you guys know her. She's an actress. She has a lot of things to say about this. Phylicia Rashad, she started off, and this is what she had to say. She says, finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. a miscarriage of justice is corrected, right? She was happy about this. And what is this post? All right. It says Philadelphia highest court overturned Bill Cosby freaky assault conviction Wednesday after finding an agreement with the previous prosecutor prevented him from being charged in the case. All right. It's a lot of wordy shit, okay? All right. Well, anyway. So once Rashad put that out there, Phylicia Rashad put that out there, Janet had a lot of things to say about it. She says, Phylicia, what are you talking? What are you thinking? I don't know. Hold on, let me go up here. I don't know you, but to say that this was terribly wronged, everyone knew what he was doing back then. How could you not? Get your umbrella, sister, and here comes the shit shower. I am outraged that he has been released. He is an old ass guilty man. All right. So she was not happy about it. All right. And also she states down here, let me pull it up. All right, here we go. I would have said he's old, he's out, and I'm happy for him. But he's still guilty. I know 5 women have not come forward. Enough. You know better. Powerful, do things. Powerful men do wrong things, black or white. All right. So I'm sorry. I know my reading is damn terrible. Okay. But pretty much she said that, listen, a lot of powerful men out here, you know, they do wrong, black or white. She said, I still have girlfriends that he, you know, did things to and have not come forward. And she said, you knew he was guilty back then. How could you not know, you know? And Janet, one thing, she seems to always be honest. She seems to be real. And she would give it to you very raw, you know? I remember one time I had a video of hers and she got my stuff pulled down, you know? So I don't have nothing against her. I just know she plays no games and she's very serious. Yes, she is. So I'm looking in the comment section over here. It says, so Janet knew and never said nothing about Bill either. Shaking my head. Basically, what she just said. All right. They were wrong. Now I sue them. They set them up. All right. So people have different vibes about it. I just started the live and your voice is so common. Sounds like a late night DJ show. I keep saying over and over in my head how your voice sounds so calming right before. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I guess I have to get used to having a calm voice and talking like this because it's my first time talking calmly. Sometimes I feel like when I talk calm, I'm boring. So a lot of times I yell because I'm like, yelling is the only time maybe I'm interesting, you know, just the insecurity. Okay. All right, so let's go here for a little bit and just see what people have to say about this. I'm going to go down. All right, so people are saying, wow, just wow. I was hoping his raping behind would leave in a pine box. Always the afterlife, when the predator becomes the prey, stay woke. All right. I want somebody to get one sit-down interview with him where he agrees to answer whatever he asks without deflection. It probably won't happen, but it would be nice. He is way too evasive for somebody who is totally innocent, all right? Maybe he'll sit down with Oprah. I don't know. Surprise con Don didn't pardon him, all right? So it seems like a lot of these comments over here, they was just not here for it. They did not like what they saw. Like I said, it was mixed reviews. Some people loved it, some people did not. So comment, let us know what you guys think about it. Were you here for Bill Cosby being free? Press 5 if you are happy that he's free. 6 if you feel like he's guilty, you know? Let's hear what you guys have to think about this. All right, so I'm looking in the comment section. All right, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia says XOXO. All right, you know you love me. I feel you. Thank you. I appreciate it because I love you too. We love this actually soothing. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And if I continue practice, I'm sure I get better. Like, I am kind of nervous a little bit right now. I am. Okay. So let's continue on and let's see what else we got here. All right, so Cardi B, I'm sure you guys been hearing a lot of her names in the news. And she said that she had to go to the ER, to the hospital, because she was just so stressed out. And you guys know she's having a baby, her second baby with Offset. And I'm just so sad, or maybe just kind of concerned that it's that serious. She had to go to the ER. So look here. It says, late last night, I literally had to get to the ER because I stressed myself so much arguing with the girl that lied on me, arguing with my sister because she wanted to violate the girl because she wanted to promote music. I got so overheated, I couldn't even walk straight today. All right. So, wow, that's a lot. That is a lot to take in, you know? So basically, Cardi B, she's at it again. And it seemed like she can't control her emotions. She just can't hold it inside, you know? So yesterday, it was this girl named Jessie Woo. You guys know of her. She came out and she brought up some old news, and she said that Cardi B team, behind the scenes were saying that they were prepping Cardi B to come for Nicki Minaj. Yeah, this is what Jessie Woo said. She is an artist. She's a singer, Jessie Woo. And that's what she came out of the blue. It was so random. People didn't know where it was coming from. So I think we have some pictures of her up here. There it is, right here. All right. It says Cardi targeted Nicki Minaj. And she says Cardi B team told her that Cardi is just getting into the industry to take down Nicki Minaj. And she put it out there for the world to see. And now Cardi B is saying, hey, she's stressing me out. I have my baby here. My sister want to go back and forth with this girl. And she's saying that Jessie Woo is just doing all this to sell some music or to promote some music. She said, you know, I got so stressed out. They had to take me to the ER, you know? So what do you guys think about that? I'm looking in the comment section. Glitches over bitches. I like that name. That is so cute. Why did Cardi B have another baby by an ugly, dusty black man with 3 to 4 kids already? I would have never. Okay. Why did she have another baby? I don't know. Well, I did hear some rumors. And the rumors I heard, I don't know if this should be true, but they were saying that Offset purposely got Cardi B pregnant. I don't know if he plans to cheat again, because, you know, I believe his album just came out with the Migos, and I don't think it's doing that great. I don't know, you know. Hey, she loves him, so that's all I can say. I'm looking at the comment section. It says be creative with cuss words, okay? Well, thank you, Nappy. All right, Jessie Woo is so right, okay? That part, she needs to stay her behind off social media. If stuff like this is getting to her, well, I've been telling Cardi B, I told you, Cardi B, I said, listen, you are a boss. You know, you already got 2 I don't know how many number of songs you have, but you have a lot of songs up there, you know? You're very successful. I don't know why she has to. I guess it's just her personality. Maybe she feels like this is a way to validate herself. I have no idea. I really can't speak for her. So I don't know why she does the things that she does. Hey, Cocoa Butter Barbie. How's it going? I love that name. Cocoa Butter Barbie. Okay, good morning. All right. Okay, so people are saying other people are showing receipts. Well, we'll just have to see, you guys. All right, let's see what else we got up here. Oh, I think that's about it. All right, so let's go up here. All right. All right, so did you see what happened with 50 Cent? I go here. I really don't like showing this right here. But this is Little Kim. And I just want to say, Little Kim, you did phenomenal. I've seen a clip of you on the BET Awards. Little Kim, she gave a tribute to Queen Latifah. If you guys did not see that tribute to Queen Latifah, you guys have to check it out. It was Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, and it was two legendary female rappers. I don't know their name. Please forgive me. But the performance was epic. Queen Latifah looked amazing. And Little Kim, you did a great job, you know? So a lot of people did not like her look. They compared her to the Ego. And 50 Cent, he had a lot of jokes, of course. He was passing a meme around. He said, "Who did this? This ain't right." Laughing out loud, catch for life. All right. So there you go. And of course, a lot of people are laughing at it. So what did you guys think about this? Must hurt, right? Yeah. And I'm scared to look at these comment section over here. So I'm just going to go up here. All right. People say, I wish he put the same effort he uses to mock black women to actually acknowledging his son. All right. So people are, I feel you, you know, only if he used this type of energy to acknowledge his son. You know, they say that he has a bad relationship with his son. Yeah. And he always come for black girls like this. Remember what's her name? Notori, I believe. He was talking about her hair and her forehead, and he was comparing her to a Mortal Kombat character. All right, so let's go here. People says, as a Kim fan, not only do I think it's an accurate depiction, it's not the worst she could be compared to. Owls are known worldwide for their elegance, wisdom, and connection to the ancestors. However, we know it was done to shame Kim. It doesn't help that Apple still aren't over his choices to have so much plastic surgery. Oh, so that's where it gets offensive, I guess. All right. I can't wait to laugh at 50 Cent's karma. I'm so done. Well, guess what? I'm kind of liking these comments. Yeah, it look like a lot of people over here, they have heart and they know that 50 Cent is not right. We know that Little Kim, she goes through enough with her looks, her insecurities, you know. She's a black girl. She's a part of the black community. She's part of the black hip hop community. So why kick a sister down if you feel like she's already down there, you know? Doesn't make sense. But, you know, people are very harsh nowadays. I'm looking in the comment section. 50 Cent is disgusting, but if someone put bear next to his photo, it would be a problem. Yeah, they did say he's very sensitive, you know, ex Vivica Fox. All right, 50 Cent has a lot to say. all while he's on the DL. All right. 50 Cent is known to have had a lot of G Unit live in his mansion. Ask Young Buck or Lloyd or Game what 50 is really about. All right. Well, that was a lot of information. All right. Hey, who knows? I don't know. I can't confirm any of that, but I've heard those rumors on social media, but none of my business. All right. Nobody told her to do that. Well, if you're talking about her changes, of course, nobody told her to do it. But, I mean, you can look at this in so many different lights. Society can pressure you to feel like you're not good enough. You're not light-skinned enough. Your body is not feminine enough. You're on stage, you should be pretty. It's just so many things in people's head. And when you look at Little Kim and where she come from and the type of guy that she was dating and the type of guys that she's attracted to, some may say she may suffer from low self-esteem, So, I feel for her. All right. Man, 50 Cent, bears are cute. 50 has a gorilla face. Okay, Diana, see, she's not playing. All right. So a lot of people going in on 50 Cent. Hey, Smart Cookie. I see you in here. Let me tell you, Smart Cookie, I love you in that yellow dress. I saw that video of the watermelon with the mustard. You look good, girl. You look good. All right. So I'm looking in these comment section. Faith Evans' complexion made her do it. I don't know. Little Kim is the only person that can really express her story. And I'm sure you'll probably see it in her movie, her book. She did say she's working on a movie. So I'm sure you guys will see why she made the choices that she made. Because you guys know she's working on a movie, right? Right. So she's just looking for the right actress to play her. So that should be interesting. Foxy Brown, she's also coming out with a book later this year. So it should be an interesting year. All right. Oh, thank you, Selena Smith. I love you too. I really do. XOXO. All right. Please hit the like. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. What does Monique have to say about the bonnet? I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about, the bonnet. All right. So I'm just looking at this post that we posted earlier. No, actually, this is not the post that I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to the Janet post. I wanted to read some of you guys' comments there. So what did you guys think about Janet coming for Phylicia? I really want to know what you guys think about this. Do you feel like Janet was right? Press 10 if you feel like Janet was wrong for calling Phylicia out. Press 12, After Janet called Phylicia out, Phylicia did change her words. Let's go there. All right. So then Phylicia, she came back and she says, I fully support survivors of assault coming forward. My post was in no way intended to be insensitive to their truth. Personally, I know from my friends and family that such abuse has lifelong effects. My heartfelt wish is for healing. All right. So it looked like she did change her tune, but Phylicia, she just seemed like she just don't want no confrontation. She doesn't want any drama. She doesn't want any bad publicity. And I understand where she's coming from. All right. As far as she doesn't want bad publicity, Let me make it clear. All right. All right, so let's go back here to see what you guys said about Janet and her response. It says Hollywood is messed up place. People selling their souls every day for money and fame. I'd rather be broke. I guess my own worst enemy then, because I would never. All right, I'm looking in our comment section. All right, people are in a mix. I see a lot of 10.5. Janet had a reason. I agree with Janet. All right, I like Janet too, secretly, because there's so many people, especially in the black community, that's for Bill Cosby. I'd be scared to be telling, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to tell you my opinion, all right? Because people cuss people out based on their opinion, they, I just rather not get into it. Exactly, and the money don't fix it. Bill deserved to be free. Janet wrong for calling her out. All right, see, some people feel differently. So, that's a long paragraph. Lisa in the code. But I'm going to try it. It says, everyone that stands up for this man are only doing it because they grew up with the man on TV sets. Same as me. I love Cosby show like the next, but doesn't mean he wasn't a creep behind the scenes. Most of Hollywood is, but he was such a lovable father figure character. 60 plus women aren't lying on this man. We all heard the stories from the casting couches to the mansion parties. Just because he stood up for families and education doesn't mean he's a stand-up guy. Sad day in America today. All right? And that is Lisa in the code. And I am thankful that I read it, actually. And I totally understand where Lisa in the code is coming from, A lot of people is using the excuse that he always stood up for, women rights. He wanted to help women. He showed women in a good light on television. And all those seems to be true, right? But doesn't mean that, what those ladies were saying that he did not happen, I totally understand. But I understand that people, they see him as a father, they see him as a family member, and they're always going to ride for him, and some people feel like if people are always trying to set up a black man that's successful. So, there it is. All right, so let's go here. I don't know if Bill Cosby is guilty or not. But everyone should know by now that what goes in the entertainment industry. My question is, why are some people talking and speaking out on certain celebrities, especially when there's actually evidence to prove these charges and these celebrities admitted to it? Why are they not in jail, but Bill Cosby was? All right, so look like they are comparing different celebrities with different things, All right, well, this is America. Look like, I'm looking in our comment section. It's very interesting. 60 women popped up 30 years later. Some maybe deserve justice, but the others, liars, ruined it. All right. Well, actually, what ruined the case was the people over the case. Where is that? You know what? I know what I can do. I'm going to go over here. Because I know I put it on here somewhere. But I don't know. I'm trying to, because I replied to somebody on here. And on my cell phone, I can see my replies, but on the computer, I can't see my replies. So I can't see it. Nope. You know what? Actually, I replied on the video. So, yeah. I can't explain it like I want to. You know what I mean? But I understand everybody. And please like this video. We are begging for likes. And you know what? Actually, you know what I can do right now? Would you guys like me to open up the lines so you guys can express your concerns with Bill Cosby? And if you guys want to express your concerns with not Bill Gates, but Kevin Gates, I can open the lines and you guys can call in and you guys can just talk about that topic. I won't question you. I won't ask you any questions. You can just voice your opinion and I can go on to the next. Unless you want me to ask questions, but other than that, you can just, hey. But let me know if you guys want to do that. I can open up the lines and you guys can just buzz on up here and state how you feel about these cases. Cardi B, Bill Cosby. I'm going to call this man Bill Gates again. What is his name? Kevin Gates. Okay. So if you want me to open up the lines, press 30. If you want to pass, press 35. And I understand, but it's your world. Comment, let us know what you guys want to do. I'm looking in the comment section. A lot of blogs busted a lot of those women. I will see what you said too. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. If you guys would love to support, I definitely appreciate it. Cash app is Pink Lips 500. Okay. Thank you for the support. I need it. We begging. Okay. All right. So 30. Okay. So I'm going to put it up here. And I know sometimes I do cuss, but if we can not cuss that much, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so I have to go to invite. All right, so I'm going to go here, invite, copy, I'm pasting. All right, so I just pinned the link for StreamYard, and how it works, you can be on your cell phone or you can be at your computer. You just click that link and it's going to be very simple. You don't have to pay for anything, and it will give you access to audio, because all I'm doing is audio right now. And you just come up here and you express your opinion on those 3 topics, one or the other, or all of them. And that's just how we'll work it, okay? Yep. All right, so we just have the music playing while we're waiting for the callers to call on in. So there it is. The link is right there. All right, I'm looking in the comment section. There's a difference. Okay, so we have a caller. Hello, Jay. How's it going?
Hey, I just wanted to comment on Bill Cosby.
Sure.
I was watching him when I was young, and I thought he was like the be-all and end-all for father figures. But you know what? You can pull the wool over some people's eyes. Like, just because he was advocating for women doesn't mean that he's not guilty. You know what I mean? Like, if there's smoke, there's fire.
Right. All right. Anything else you would like to add?
Oh, no, I'm good. I just wanted to, for people coming out, like he got out of prison, what about these women that had their stories told? And it's just like, a slap in the face now, because it's like these women, like now women don't want to come and tell their stories because of what's happening. It's like a big slap in the face. What happened to all the victims of Bill Cosby that went and testified and, he's out? Like, that's just, it's disgusting.
All All right. Well, I thank you so much for expressing that. I'm sure so many people needed to hear that.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so let's go into the next caller. So feel free to call in and express how you feel about the Bill Cosby case, about the Cardi B. And Jay, I just want to say thank you so much for calling in and expressing your opinion on this case. And also, we're talking about Kevin Gates. So I put the link up there. So feel free to call in and express your opinion. And trust me, I'm sure somebody out there feel the exact same way as you. You know, so you're not alone. All right. So I'm looking in the comment section. All right. So people are going back and forth. All right. So the link is below if you guys want to call in and express your feelings about the case. Right now, we don't have anybody. Okay. All right. I'm looking in the comment section. It was a known fact that you ate and drank before you went to Bill's house back in the day. Otherwise, you know the rest. Okay. All right then. Well, don't be shy, you know. I'm not going to debate you. I'm not going to question you. You can just express how you feel. And that's it, you know. I'm not here to debate you. Okay. All right. All right. Maybe I have to do it more often to get more people to call in, you know. And if you guys want to talk about or express about the Portia situation, feel free to call in and let us know how you feel about the Simon and Portia, you know. That's also on the menu tonight, okay? All right. Or anything that we talked about up here. Call in or click the link and let us know what you guys think about Janet correcting Phylicia. All right, well, the comment section is popping. That's always great. Okay. Cardi has haters and want lies to be truth because they are big mad at her happiness and success. All right. So people are saying that they're just coming for Cardi because they envy. All right. Portia has unfollowed Simon. Really? Are you serious? All right. Did you guys hear that? Portia has unfollowed Simon. I didn't hear that, but I will go look it up. All right, so where did you see Portia unfollowed Simon? I don't even know how to check it, okay? Was it on a blog site? Because honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, well, I'm just going to take your word for it that Portia unfollowed Simon because I do not know much about Instagram. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? All right, so we don't have many people calling in. We don't have anybody calling in but JOK. And so I thank you so much. That was brave of you. And all right, Portia is dingy. Portia is a mess. She doesn't care at all. All right. Well, I think Portia is about the money. You know, she want to go where the money is. She wants success. She want to be the HBICTH or the bad B, you know, at the top. She wanna. That's what I think, you know. This is her job. This is who she is now. She has to make great storylines to continue the show. So if it has to humiliate herself, however you guys see it, she's willing to do what she needs to do in order to carry the show. Portia. Do you remember the blog? All right. It's true, but he is still following her. If it's true, okay. All right. So we have another caller. All right, Great Life, you are in. How you doing? Hello, Great Life. Are you there? All right. I'm going to remove you, Great Life. It was great knowing you. Okay. All right. So we had somebody, but they didn't speak. You know, Lord, I hope no trolls come up here trolling. Okay. All right. Cardi using her pregnancy for the press to lay off. Do you think so? It looks like if she's pregnant, more press is going to be on her because they want to know, is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? They want to know, do you have names picked out, Cardi? You know? And for, I guess some people feel like she want the press to lay off of her. I don't know. I don't get those vibes because she was on BET Awards. She was pregnant. She was on stage and she was dancing and rapping. And it looked like she wanted all the attention to me. But hey, what do I know, right? It is too early for me. Oh, come on, smart cookie. Okay, but I understand. I totally get it. Okay, so people are saying it's too early. All right, so I would try at a later date. All right, so we have another caller right here. Hey, Charlene, how's it going?
Hey, it's Charlene Love, but you're
Charlene,
fine.
thank you.
Charlie.
I
Yes.
appreciate and I thank you for correcting me. And I just want to say thank you for calling. So, what would you like to talk about?
I love you. I've been watching you for the longest, and I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited that I had. Yes, I'm so excited that I had the opportunity to speak with
Well,
you this morning.
I'm thankful I got the opportunity to speak to you. So, let us
Well,
know
thank
what
you.
topic. Let's get into this gossip.
Yes. I kind of want to tie one main point between two topics, if I could.
Yes,
At
go ahead.
this point, I think Kevin Gates is um, more of an interesting character outside of music. That's just my personal opinion. I think he has a great mind. However, I think he's torn in between his past life and his new life with Drake, living on a farm, doing these new things, having all these mental breakdowns and building himself up. And I think that is somewhat of what the housewife situation is going into. All about Portia. She's had all this fame. She's been with this man. She's been with this man. And everybody knows that this show is pretty much done. I mean, it's nothing else that they can do with it. At this point, Portia is just doing all of this for ratings, even though it's bad and it affects so many people's lives. I definitely think that she is more interesting in her real life outside of Housewives, outside of the fame, outside of the cameras. So at this point, I think they're both pretty much, I hate to say washed up, but I think they need to find a new avenue to explore and give the world a chance to know the real them. Because 9 times out of 10, I would be more interested in the real Portia and the real Kevin Gates instead of living out in the limelight under the cameras. So I think they should find a new avenue.
Got it. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you questions about these entertainers?
No, not at all. Go for it.
Okay, because I really don't know much about Kevin Gates.
Mhm.
So you said he's not the person that we see right now.
I think a lot of us get so wrapped up in his music. Everybody knows he was a hustler.
I don't
He's from
know. I don't know.
Louisiana.
I have no
Oh, okay.
idea.
Well, he is. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I know a little bit about him, not everything, but I do
Okay.
know he's from Louisiana. He's lived that trap life. Bad boy, into the
So
streets.
he was like selling drugs and stuff.
Yeah, he was. That was the life. That
Did
he
he pow
portrayed in
pow
the streets.
people?
I'm not sure if he did pow pow. I hear
Okay.
that it comes with the life, but I don't want to lie on him. I don't want to say anything that's fictional. But he lived that rough life, and everybody gets so enthralled in his music. And it's about the trap life. It's about the women. It's about the drugs. It's about this. But now I see other things on the internet. I see that they're on the farm, they're planting, they're
Hmm.
learning each other.
Got it.
They have animals, like I think they have a llama or they have goats and things like that. They make all their own homemade juices. They have so much more to talk about than the music and the trap life.
Right.
So at this point, I feel like he's outrun himself when it comes to like the rapping and the trap music and talking about his past. I think that he can, be more of an entertainer, so to speak. I know he has a show on YouTube, like a
I
call
didn't
in
know.
show.
Okay.
Yeah, where they talk about different things with different people who call in and give them advice and things like that. So I think that he would be more entertaining and he would reach a lot more people if he was more so his new self and coming away from the street life, coming away from, the hood trap music, the rap game. I
That's
think he's an
amazing.
interesting, yes, I think he's a very much interesting character, but we
Right.
never see that.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's going to start opening up. I
I
just
hope
think,
so.
like, I remember when I used to live in the hood. Well, I don't know if I
Yeah.
lived. When growing up, I used to stay on the east side. Then when I was like 9 or 10, I moved to the west side, and it was much better. But
Yeah.
living in a city, I just saw one thing, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was the world out here, you know, until when I
Right.
start to explore, I start to change and just see I don't have to be what the hood want me to be.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. That's the beauty of the situation.
yeah, and it's sad that a lot of us that's still in the hood, they don't get that opportunity. They don't get to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
And even some of us do see it and they still choose to live that life.
But I
I hate
think it's
that.
a difference between seeing it and experiencing it, right?
Oh, you're right. You're definitely right. Okay. Yes. I agree with you on that.
Because I know I have some older people in my family, and we be like, "Do you want to go out on a different vacation?" And they're like, "Nope, I just want to stay here in Detroit. I'm not trying to get on the plane. I don't want to eat different stuff. I don't want to do different stuff. I'm just fine in the hood, and that's it."
Wow. Well, I hope one day these said people can, live life and go explore
Yeah,
and just, see something different.
right.
Even if you choose not to live different, just get out there and experience at least once.
Amen. It would change your
Yes,
world. It would change your perspective. And
definitely.
one thing I did notice, I don't know if you saw the clip with Kevin, and he was talking about somebody took his innocence. He said that he had to, I guess, portray like he's very hard
Yeah,
to cover up. And that's interesting that he
that
had to
is
put on
true.
this hyper masculine image because somebody took his innocence and he didn't want to seem vulnerable anymore. So he did overcompensate.
Wow. I didn't see the clip yet. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it yet. And I just think it's terrible that there are so many people that feel like they have to overcompensate for what's happened to them. And that's not the case.
Yeah, but a lot of times the hood would tell you to overcompensate. I've
You're
never been
right.
to jail before, but I'm sure you heard, like, when you go to jail, they say, you better act like you're tough. You better not
Yeah.
be vulnerable. You better not be yourself.
That's true. That is very true. But I hate that. That's their mentality. Like, I hate that. But it's so many people, and I want to tell a lot of people because I have family members that are that way. I just want to tell them there's so many people that are out here willing to support you and willing to root for you only if you are being yourself. So, yeah,
But
that's
how
what
do,
I want
how
to
do
say.
you how do you tell somebody like Kevin, like the thug out here that's selling drugs and pounding, and feel like when they come into the room, they have to crack jokes on everybody to make them, I guess, like a 50 cents, right?
Yeah, I
How do
don't
you
really
tell?
know. I don't know him on a personal level, but I feel like those that are around him and do have that relationship with him, I think they need to definitely vocally tell him, hey, I'm here for you. I'm rooting for you, regardless whether you're doing this, doing that. I'm here for you. Let the guard down. It's okay to be who you are. He needs people around him that are pushing him into his true self. And he needs to know, and not only know, he needs to feel in his heart of hearts that he can trust them, he can believe them, and he can just open himself up and become his true self.
Right.
It has to be someone close to him, I believe, or someone that he loves and respects.
Do you guys remember Vivica Fox when she was dating him? She came out in an interview and she says, "You guys, 50 Cent is totally the opposite. He's
Yeah.
very affectionate. He's a sweetheart. He loves to cuddle."
Yeah. I do remember that. It blew my mind when I heard that story because every time I think about him, I think about, I'm a manly man, I'm
Right.
tough, I curse, I do this, I do that. And oh my gosh, she said he's the total opposite. It's amazing
So,
because we don't get to see that at
right.
all.
I guess my question or idea that just popped up, do you think a lot of guys do it, perform for other guys?
Absolutely. We women perform for other women.
Right.
So I definitely think it's one of those things that we have to get out of. When we think about men do the same thing we do. They dress up, they want to look good, they want to make the next man jealous, or they want to show off their new lady, they want to show off their new car. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But we women do the same thing. Girl, I gotta get cute. I want to upstage all these chicks in here, and I want to show my lavish life. It's not about that. It's really not about that.
So I think, since we laid that out on the line, maybe Kevin and 50 Cent, they need their male counterparts, their peers, to let them know, hey, it's okay to be yourself.
They definitely
Because it's going to be the male counterparts that's going to say, you know what? You shouldn't have told that story on the internet. You're a black man. You're making a black man look weak. You're looking too vulnerable. People going to look at you different. They're going to judge you. That ain't cool, dog. I can't even hang out with you no more because the streets going to be talking. They going to think I'm weak, So they have to deal with that.
They really do. And it's terrible that we're in a time frame where we can't just be open about our feelings and open about who we are. But I hope one day soon, we all, not just women, men included, will be able to, drop the guards and live in our truth, be who we are, enjoy it. Because I think the true self is what I enjoy most. I don't care about all the fame. I don't care about the cameras, the show, the money, the music. A lot of these people actually are interesting, and when you get to know their real life, their real personality, I think that's what draws myself to them.
Right.
Like, getting to know them outside the limelight.
Right. And also, who he's sitting with right now, right? With Kevin Gates. In this interview, he's sitting with Mike Tyson and another guy, right? So, right, that's interesting that he feels comfortable in a space with those two guys. And I feel like the new Mike Tyson, he's definitely changed,
Yeah, definitely.
He's more intelligent, he's more aware, he's more compassionate, So I think that these men gave him that space to be honest.
I'm so glad.
So a lot of times we need our own people to give us space to feel safe and to be honest. If you don't feel like you're in a safe space, you're not going to be vulnerable. You're not going to be honest.
True. Yeah. I love that he has that space with them. I would love to see this clip in this interview because I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I'm going to play for it. Like once, I don't know if you can you see it now? Or you probably need to get off.
I probably have to get off because I'm streaming through, I believe, Facebook.
Got it. All right. So once you get off, I'm going to replay it, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. I love you. I appreciate you.
I love you too.
And I support you so much.
Thank you. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I'm going to play this clip 1 second. Here we go.
And I'm gonna say something. I never said this in no interview, no podcast, or anything like that. I grew up real violent and real aggressive, not because I wanted to be, but I was molested when I was a child. So I had this fear of being vulnerable. So I took every kind of martial arts you could take, and I even boxed. I did everything, and I wanted to be the toughest person on earth. But writing and making music was always an escape for me. Like I never had the nuts to come out and say that. This is my first time saying this today.
Kidman, what brought you into the rap game?
It was an escape for me. And I'm gonna say something. I never said this in no interview, no podcast, or anything like that. I grew up real violent and real aggressive, not because I wanted to be, but I was molested when I was a child. So I had this fear of being vulnerable. So I took every kind of martial arts you could take, and I even boxed. I did everything, and I wanted to be the toughest person on earth. But writing and making music was always an escape for me. Like I never had the nuts to come out and say that. This is my first time saying this today.
Kidman, what brought you into the rap game?
All right, so there we go. So the phone lines are open, or the link is open. Feel free to call or hit that link if you have anything to say about Kevin, if you have anything to say about Cardi B, or Bill Cosby, or Janet. All right, so just letting you guys know the phone lines here are open. You can feel free to call in, voice your opinion. I won't debate you. You know, if you want to have conversations about it, gossip, we can. But other than that, you can just have your opinion and just leave. All right. And I guess we'll want to see. Oh, I just want to say happy July 1st. We are in July. A couple of more months to Christmas. All right. So we got another caller. We have Smart Cookie. And I want to let you guys know, if you guys like to shop, Nordstrom's always have their sale, I believe in August or July, you know. But hey, Smart Cookie, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm so happy that you joined.
Yeah, I felt like it was important for me to call in. You know, I had to get a little tea up in me.
I understand. And you look gorgeous with that yellow dress. I saw you was eating the watermelon and the mustard.
Thank you for supporting me, Gigi.
Always. Yep. You didn't hate it, but you didn't like it. Okay.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. You know, honestly, it tastes like honey mustard. It has really sweet watermelon. But what I wanted to say about the Kevin Gates, I left a comment in earlier, and I was stating that, you know, I think that it was really brave of him to, you know, tell the world what happened to him, because so many people, especially like if they're violated by a family member, they're ashamed, you know, of what happened, and they feel for some reason that they were the cause to why, you know, the violation happened to them. So I feel like with him having so many followers, that it's going to open up dialogue for other people to start their journey of healing, you know, from being violated as, you know, an innocent person. And as far as Bill Cosby go, this is just, a lot of people just, they love him so much because of, you know, A Different World, and he inspired so many people to go to college. And although he did all those great things, good people still do bad things sometimes, you know. And we can't just block out the things bad that good people do, you know. Everyone needs to be held accountable. So, I mean, I don't understand why. I don't know if he should have been in jail for, you know, forever. But, you know, everyone has to pay for when they do something wrong. And then, let me see who else
Cardi
was
B.
on. Cardi B. Oh, Lord. She does everything strategically. Mary Blue and I were discussing this. She, you know, it's like she can't just live her life without plugging in something, to make herself some more money. And I'm not upset with her about it, but it's just so ironic every time someone's coming out with a new album. She got some type of drama going on to bring attention to herself so she can capitalize off of it. So that's what I've noticed. But I mean, I'm happy for her. She's a married woman having another baby. She's young, I say kudos to her, but I mean, she can live a normal life and not have to promote every time something is going on. But, if that's her strategy to get money, girl, do what you gotta do. I mean, while the getting is good, because you're not gonna stay young forever. So and this ratchetness is not gonna last forever. I pray to God it don't. 'Cause I'm getting sick of it myself.
All right, so you don't like the ratchetness?
No, it's just too much,
How
like she wouldn't have survived in the 90s when I was growing up. They would have canceled her. They wouldn't even let her have an opportunity to be on TV.
how do you find ratchet? How do you define it?
Just, all of the profane language, you know, um, showing off your body, all that, just saying anything that comes to your mind. People with class, we have to stop and think about what we say before we say it, because we are concerned about how we are viewed or perceived by others. Ratchet people don't care.
Okay. So, wouldn't you? I mean, when I look at the rappers, it seemed like a lot of them, a good 90%, they cuss a lot. And if they're not showing their body, they're definitely showing women in their videos that's showing their body.
Mm-hmm.
And that was even in the 90s.
No, with the female rappers, no.
Maybe not with the female rappers, but the Luke, like Luke Skywalker. I don't know
Yeah.
if I say this last name right, but
Child, we know who you're talking about, Uncle
right,
Luke. Yeah.
to put them on
But
the
see, even like,
glass. I
even
got a
with,
big
yeah,
butt.
that used to be my song. Put them on the glass, put them on
Yeah,
the glass.
but a lot of those songs was objectifying women bodies, like put.
It was, but it was like we knew where to listen to that. Like my parents, if they saw a CD like that, girl, they would break that. So, you know what I would do when they would be gone away from the house, or when they would be in their room, I would go to the garage and play that. But with my
Right.
parents, if they stepped into the garage, I cut it off. Why? Because I had respect for my parents. But see, these young kids today, like it was some video viral going around last week or the week before last. This lady had her little kids cussing. I mean, they was like 7. I mean, some under 10. I mean, just going hard cussing. They had some great combination to put them curse words together too.
But I would say about the cussing, my family is guilty. It's like when they're 1 or 2, the kids cuss, and you have these adults that's laughing. They think it's
Yeah,
so
and they think
cute,
that's funny,
right?
and that does happen in Black culture too. That is one of our things. But like, I grew up in a strict family. My mama used to always be mad about that. She would always be like, "That ain't cute." And if we did something like that, she didn't care if you was 1, 2, 6 months. You was getting a spanking. You was gonna learn that was not acceptable in her house. So.
Right, right. Um, well, in my home, like my mom and my stepfather home, they were very strict. No secular music, no R-rated movies. However, I did stay on the east side sometimes because my family members will watch me. And yeah, in the 90s, there was a whole bunch going on. I know
Oh
in
yeah, we all got
Detroit,
them regular family members that we can go over to and cut up and act the fool with.
right?
But when you got back home, not to do that.
Yeah, but to me, my parents were not normal. It's
Mm-hmm.
like everybody else's family is normal, but my parents were. I think my parents were very too extreme, honestly. But I remember going on the east side and I would listen to the radio because I love listening to the radio. And you
Mhm.
should hear the music, the house music. I'm sure
Mhm.
some of you guys know Chicago, Baltimore. Um, you know, it was very sexual. It was very degrading. I mean, but I liked it. But
Oh, we had it. Of course, we had music like that down here in the South too, and I liked it and I enjoyed it too. But like when I became a professional woman, like I better listen to that in my car. I can't bring it to work, you know. So, like
yeah,
I said, the difference between a ratchet person and a classy person is a classy person is concerned about how they are perceived by others. Where when ratchet people, they don't care. They have this mindset, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, when I want to do it. But what they don't understand is there's still a lot of conservative, wholesome people like me out here in the world that's running the show, and we ain't putting up with that. You gonna have to play by the rules or
I
get your
think
own
I
thing.
think I'm ratchet. I think I'm
Well,
ratchet. I
ain't
love
nothing wrong with a little
I
rat.
I love ratchet people. I love people that break the rules. I love people that defy, you know? I just think they're so
Oh,
brave. The stand in the coloring box. I mean, I've been around it so much. I don't care for
look,
it. But
it's okay. It's okay to have fun. Don't get me wrong,
right,
but it's a time and a place for fun.
got
And
it.
you can't. No one take ratchet people serious. They
Uh,
just don't.
okay. All right. Well, thank you, Smart Cookie. All
Well,
right.
bye, Gigi. I'll talk to
Bye.
you later.
All right, boo. Bye bye. All right, so the phone lines are open. If you guys want to call in, give us your opinion on Cardi B, Bill Cosby, or Kevin Gates. You know? I'm looking in the comments section. All right. Orthodox Christian home. I feel you, G. Man, listen, Gates. I don't know. I don't know if you feel me for real. You have to let us know what were your punishments, and we can compare punishments. All right. But yeah, so I'm looking in the comments section. She's entitled to her opinion, like the celebrities say. Back to your regular scheduled channel. Life is life, okay? Me too. I like to turn up and be wild as hell. I was wild in the 90s. Let me get some coffee and I still sleep, okay? All right. So there you have it. All right. So the phone lines are open. I'm just looking in the comment section. That's because you don't have kids. All right. CDs, hat. Okay, girl, bye. Like stuff started. My race took all my jewelry. Hated looking doll. Okay. Well, they said the parents that got kids now, they just cussing and it's horrible. So I don't know. I don't know, child. Okay. All right. So I'm just looking in the comments section. Like the phone lines are open. I've seen some people was wondering what's the number to call. It's no number, it's just a link. And the link is at the top. I pinned the link, so you just click that link, StreamYard, and it's a very easy step. You don't have to pay any money. It's free. All right. And you don't have to show face. It's just audio. So you don't have to worry about having a bonnet on, Hey, I love bonnets. I don't have anything against them. You click the link, right? Okay. I'm 31 with no kids. None of these kids look 40. Okay. All right. So any comments about Janet? All right. I was looking forward to somebody having a comment about Janet coming after Phylicia. All right. Yeah. Kay said Aunt Viv is upset that they let Bill Cosby off, and yeah, she said she have friends that haven't spoke out, and she believed her friends, and she kind of speculated that Bill Cosby was doing that type of stuff behind scenes. So she's not surprised that he got caught, and she was just disappointed in Phylicia. In her words, Phylicia, she came out and she said, finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. Okay. And you guys know he got out and it had nothing to do with him being right or wrong. It had nothing to do with him being guilty or innocent. The system messed up, you know. Some guy, I guess, made a promise that they won't do X, Y, and Z, and they end up doing X, Y, and Z, and they had to throw the whole case out because whoever was over the case, they messed the whole case up, you know. So it has nothing to do with him being innocent or guilty. I think some people felt like just because he's a free person, he must be innocent. But that's not what they ruled on. They didn't rule him to be innocent. But yeah, enough of that. She said, Phylicia, what are you thinking? I don't know you, but to say this was a terrible wrong, everyone knew what he was doing back then. How could you not? Get your umbrella, sister. Here comes the shit shower. I am outraged that he has been released. Yes, he is an old ass guilty man. I would have said he's old, he's out, and I'm happy for him, but he's still guilty. I know 5 women who have not come forward. Enough. Y'all know better. Powerful men do wrong things, black or white. All right. So that was her message to Phylicia and everybody in the world. And Janet, she's very bold and she seems to be always honest about her feelings, you know. So she's nothing to play with. But if you have any comments about it, if you just want to share your opinion, feel free to hit that link. I'm looking in the comments section right now, but other charges can be brought against him. They just can't use that information from that case. Yeah. And Cocoa Butter Barbie, the women in that case prior, they can't come back. So I believe they have to have new women that speak out against him. All right. I believe the Cosby castmates are going to his defense because they feel obligated in lieu of him starting their careers. Possibly. You just never know. All y'all do is talk about Janet is bitter and lost her job to her research. Your fave, Will Smith, was the real problem. Yeah. Yeah, and he apologized. I don't know if you guys seen the special, but I believe that Will Smith, he apologized for his wrong. Yeah. I can't retell the story because I don't know it, but it's out there. And it was a good special. You know, if you guys can go out there and search Janet and Will Smith makeup. Looking in the comment section. I love Phylicia, but that was a bad move. All right. I'm glad he's free. Okay. Why haven't they come forward? I know they're not trying to do nothing about it if it happens. All right. All right. Well, yeah, it's interesting. I wonder how many of you guys have been touched. How many of you guys have somebody has violated you? Because I'm trying to word it in a certain way. How many of you guys been violated and you haven't told someone? You know, if you ever been violated in your life and you have never told anyone, please press 60. You know, It's a lot of people that has been violated and they've never told their story. Some people would take it to their grave, you know, so some people don't have the space to be honest. Some people feel like it's their fault because of the society that they're in. It pushes them to think it was something that I did. Some people feel like they deserve it because they feel like they're worthless. You know, we live in a world where a lot of people feel like they're not worthy. They're not worthy of justice. They're not worthy of honor. They're not worthy of respect. You see it in their friendships. You see it in their family. You see it in their relationships. You see it in their marriages, you know? So I'm looking in the comment section. People are saying 1 out of 40. I'm glad he's free. All right. So I don't know. Maybe is it pause? All right. Is this channel pause? So what's going on? All right. When I told nothing changed, family, I am so sorry to hear about that, Queen Me. No, it's never your fault. It is never your fault. And that's why, you know, I was telling people before that blood does not determine family. You know, family is those people that will fight for you and you will fight for them. And if people that call themselves your blood is not fighting for you, hey, you can choose your family. You can find somebody that'll appreciate you, love you for you, and will fight for you, you know? And don't ever allow anyone to tell you differently, you know, because a lot of toxic relationships or family would say, ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you. Nobody gonna put up with just shit like I put up, you know? That's not true. So, hey, I'm late. Kevin Gates said what? Kevin Gates opened up and let us know that someone took his innocence when he was little. And he found himself being tough and over masculine because he felt vulnerable. He didn't want people to see that vulnerability. And because somebody took his innocence, so he had to toughen up and, you know, overcompensate. He could not be a child. He couldn't have a regular teenage life because he was so worried about being taken advantage again, you know? And I guess that really wasn't him, but he felt he had to become this person in order to protect himself, you know? I'm not, Gigi, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. How's it going? Are you okay, Drea? Okay. I'm not glad he's free. He brought his way out and they let him so long as he doesn't buy a TV network, okay? All right, so I guess some people feel like he bought his way out. All right. Angel that is sick is self, but say a lot. Okay, wow, go Cosby. All right, so. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. Your voice is relaxing. Well, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah Perry. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I guess, do you guys miss the yelling? You guys can be honest, you know? If you miss the yelling, press 100. If you like the relaxing voice, press 105, you know? All right, people say people become like that to survive. You're definitely right. That he was abused. All right. Nappy Child said thanks all 400. All right, for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Thank you. We really do. Thank you so much. Cosby, get you a network bill. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. All right. That's okay. All right. Some people say both. 105. He's innocent. All right. And you know what's interesting? And I do this all the time, right? I say press 105 or 100, but honestly, I forgot which one I said for which one. Can somebody please remind me? Thank you for your great voice, 105. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Fairy Tales, Kevin Gates. All right. I hate the loud voice. Well, I understand. Sometimes it can be a lot. And I guess if I practice more with just speaking and without yelling, because like I said, sometimes I feel like when I talk like this, I'm boring. I'm not interesting. So I don't know. I was raised around a lot of people that yelled a lot, and to get your point across in some of my family homes, especially on the east side, you have to yell, because if you don't yell, nobody listens to you, And it's like, do you guys have any family members like that? Or any family like that where it's like, in order to communicate, you have to yell at them and they yell at you, and that's just how you guys talk, just yelling? But yeah, I prefer the yelling. Okay. I know that's you. They can log off. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys. This is a great live. Thank you, JOK. Like I said before, I appreciate you calling in. I really appreciate it. Too early to be yelling. Okay. I like the good morning. Oh, yeah, the good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I missed the fan. You know what? It seems like a lot of people is doing that fan. Maybe I'll bring it back one day. But I just feel like, I don't know, I don't like doing stuff that everybody else is doing. I just love being different. I really do. I like the yelling. Okay. Yeah, the yelling is interesting. Sometimes I listen back when I yell, and I laugh at myself. I said, this is, a lot of times, like I will replay the yelling, and I just put my head down, because I'm like, I can't believe what I'm saying. I cannot believe it. Free R. Kelly, he didn't do it. Well, I think that's a different story. They stole the fan from you. They didn't steal the fan. The fan has always been here, years to come. But maybe I'll do the fan again. Maybe I don't. I would love to find something else that nobody else is doing. That, I like doing things like that. I like discovering. I don't know. It just, like I said before, if I see a person with the same outfit, I would go back home and I would change. I don't know. I'm just picky like that. I love the fan, though. I got the fan right here. You see it? You hear it? I got it right here. So I've always have the fan. It's just maybe in the future. Be the genuine you. Enjoy what you're talking about. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do. You did the fan first. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But you know what else, too? I don't like to get in drama wars. I don't like to get in debates. I'm like you. It's not worth it. I love my peace. I do. It was the fan that got me hooked on you, Gigi. All right. Well, hey, maybe I'll bring the fan back, But, yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, because we're not talking about celebrities anymore. Me too. I want to be different. I have to be. I think it's part of some of our personalities, It's 7:39 a.m. I'm up trying to catch this live, but it ended. Yeah, I'm sorry, boo. But guess what? You can always replay. that fan sound like a deck of cards? Yeah, it pretty much is. But that's the fan right there. Yep. Well, if you don't have any other comments, I will look forward to seeing you guys on another live. Make sure you hit the share. Thank you, Kita B 619. I appreciate that. And thank you, Nappy Child. Thank you, all the moderators. And thank you, everybody that's here now supporting and liking. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your comments. And thank you guys for your time. And I'm trying to think anything else I'm forgetting. That's about it. All right. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.